I surprised my girlfriend with Taylor Swift tickets. She wanted to bring her friend instead. Me and my girlfriend, both 26, have been dating for 3 years now. My girlfriend is a huge Taylor Swift fan and was really excited when she found out Taylor would be performing at MetLife Stadium, right near us. I decided to surprise her with Taylor Swift concert tickets. Since I knew she really wanted to go, I called in sick the day the tickets dropped and waited in the Ticketmaster queue for 2 hours. Finally, when it opened up, I bought 2 seats for $400 each, presumably one for her and another for me. When she came back from work that night, I surprised her with the tickets and she was ecstatic. However, when I claimed I was excited to go with her, she got very confused and claimed she thought the 2 tickets were for her and her best friend, who is also a big Taylor Swift fan. I was very disappointed since I believed that this was an experience we could do together, and it would be something we would remember for the rest of our lives. My girlfriend could tell I was upset and said she would be happy to go with me instead. I told her she should go with whoever she wanted to go with more, and to not go with me, just because it was what I had planned. After hearing this, my girlfriend immediately called her friend and told her that they were going to the Taylor Swift concert together. Ouch. I told my girlfriend that if her friend wanted to go with her, she had to pay the $400 for the ticket, and her friend agreed to. While my girlfriend and her friend went together and both had a great time, I felt betrayed since she chose her over me. While I know my girlfriend's boyfriend is a much bigger Taylor Swift fan than me, I was still excited to go since I've never been to a concert before. And I like to listen to some of Taylor Swift's songs. Like I said before, I also believed this would be a memory we could both remember together. Should I have done things differently and not given up my ticket so willingly? Comment 1. Call me a shitty boyfriend if you like, but if I'm spending $800 on my girlfriend, it's going to be for something we both will enjoy. I think your girlfriend has different ideas about how far the relationship will go. If her first thought after be surprised with Swiftie tickets was how much fun her and her friend were going to have, not the person who got the tickets for her. Comment 2. People are actually blaming you for putting yourself in this position when you chose to be kind and let her go with her friend. They're completely missing the point that Original Poster's girlfriend received tickets from her boyfriend of 3 years, and her first thought was, yeah, my boyfriend totally bought these tickets for me and my friend instead of us. Original Poster feels betrayed because his girlfriend's first thought was to boot him out of the equation in favor of her friend. He told his girlfriend he could go with her friend because he could clearly tell his girlfriend wanted to go with her more than him. Original Poster did literally nothing wrong here, and y'all are still finding a way to blame him. Y'all are the fucking worst. Original Poster, I think you know that this needs to be a conversation with your partner, and you need to explain to her why you felt gutted that her first thought was to choose her friend over you when you were literally standing in front of her, holding the damn tickets. Also, make it clear that you were excited for this concert as well. You weren't just tagging along to be a supportive partner. You actually wanted to go too. Comment 3. In a few years, Original Poster will look at this as the time he paid $800 to know he needs to move on and find another girlfriend. If your longtime love partner in a grand gesture buys you expensive, hard to get tickets to an event you're dying to see, you should go with you, not someone else. The fact that she thought of going with her friend first shows me the value she places on her relationship. However, I don't think he really needs to have a conversation with his partner about the tickets, except in the context of his breakup. Come on, if you're in love, why would you think of taking a friend to a concert that your partner bought you tickets for? When someone shows you who they are, you believe them. Seriously, if her first and only reaction 3 years into this relationship wasn't to go to a concert with Original Poster, this relationship shouldn't be going on 4 years. I know this is Reddit's place to go for anything in a relationship thread, but damn, he gives her tickets. They've been a couple for 3 years, and her thoughts are with her friend. When I was young, I wished with all my heart that I knew when to forgive and understand, and when something is a warning sign that shouldn't be ignored. even if it feels like it at the time. You're not young forever. Spending too many years in a dead-end relationship doesn't benefit anyone. Story 2. My male 26, girlfriend, female 29, cheated on me in my face. My girlfriend and I have been in a relationship for 4 years and have been living together in a rented apartment for 2 years. Yesterday, she and I went to a party. There we both drank alcohol and had fun. At the party, there was a guy who from time to time approached a random woman and asked them, "Can you give me a kiss on the cheek?" So that at the last second, the guy moved his face, causing his lips to collide with those of the girl he asked before. I warned my girlfriend about that guy, and she could even see it with her own eyes. And I told her to be careful if he approaches her and asks for the same thing, because there were also several girls who refused, and he simply did not insist. A couple of hours later, I was with my girlfriend, and that guy comes up and asks my partner the same thing. She takes me aside to have a quick talk and tells me that nothing will happen, that if he tries, she will move back herself, so they don't kiss. I told her that I did not agree with this at all, and that I felt very uncomfortable, and that I would not take responsibility if she ended up doing it. She ignored what I said and ended up accepting. I don't know why, but I wasn't surprised when she didn't back away like she said, and ended up kissing him. She then looked at me and got uncomfortable. Then the boy went the other way to continue with his fun. I wasn't mad at her. I just turned around and went to our apartment. She followed me even though I didn't tell her to do so, saying that she didn't have time to react and that it wasn't her fault. Since we were in a public place, I didn't want to make a scene, so I waited until we got home. Once at home, I told her that yes, it was entirely her fault. She saw how the guy did that with other women, and I even warned her that this could happen, and she still did it. She said that the alcohol made her act reckless. I told her not to come out with her shitty excuses, that she was fully aware of what happened, and that this was pure infidelity to my damn face. At this moment, she went to visit her sister because today is her birthday. I told her that I would not go, and I told her explicitly that I want to reevaluate our relationship. If she is going to use alcohol as an excuse for her infidelities, then I can't trust her anymore. If she does that to my face, I don't want to imagine what she would do when she is with her friends. Before leaving, she begged me not to exaggerate, that I can't throw away 4 years for a non-consensual kiss. I told her that the moment she agreed to play that boy's game, she was already giving her consent to what could pass. She is already an adult, and I expected her to act according to her age. The more time passes, the more I want to tell her to go to hell. The rent contract ends at the end of the year, but I was thinking of using a part of our savings to pay the rest and end it prematurely. I don't want to be with someone who can grab, kiss the first idiot I meet at a party and wait for me to accept it without problems. On the other hand, it makes me quite sad to have to leave the relationship, but forgiving a lack of respect of this magnitude is opening the door to more things like this happening in the future. My younger sister and my parents agree with me, but my older brother, who is the closest person to me in the family, thinks it can be solved. I really don't know what to do. Comment 1. Your girlfriend seems weird. She knows what this guy is doing, knows how you feel, convinces you that it won't happen. Then she lets it happen. Then tries to minimize your feelings about it, and then tries to blame alcohol. Dude, I'm sure it'll be real sad to lose a 4-year relationship. But it'll be even more sad if you try to force yourself to stay with someone like this. You've also already told your entire family about what happened. They're not going to forgive her for it. The only conclusion I can come to is that she was trying to see how you'd react. Whether that's B, she enjoys manipulating people, or because she's feeling insecure. Either way, it's just weird. I can't really tell you what to do. I'd honestly suggest weighing the pros and cons. Can you ever look at her the same? What if this behavior continues? Are you more sad to lose her or the relationship? How do you feel about her as a person? What are the good and bad things about your relationship? I hope it works out for you, honestly. Comment 2. 2. My girlfriend kissed a guy on the face at a party and went home with me afterwards, and I was mad at her. Don't act like a whiny baby. I don't understand why you're so mad, unless she found out his number and talked to him afterwards, or sat on the couch with homeboy and sucked her tongue out of his damn mouth. I wouldn't wish for my girlfriend to kiss another man either. But if it was just a kiss, then homeboy was desperate. And who cares? At the end of the night, she went home with you, not him. Never take your girlfriend-wife to Mardi Gras in New Orleans, because breasts are shown for beads. And I don't want you to have an absolute panic attack because another person saw your wife's breasts with their own eyeballs. Comment 3. Was dating and living with a girl back in the day. We were together for 1.5 years, and I was paying for everything since she had $10,000 worth of credit card debt. I had a party where I invited some friends and colleagues over. She had gotten tipsy, and while on the balcony talking with my colleague, leaned over and kissed him. He was not expecting that. After the party was done and everyone had left, she was literally begging me to let him stay the night, 'cause it was late, etc. The whole thing was super weird. Mind you, I didn't know what had happened on the balcony. After the guy left, I blasted her and told her that her behavior was inappropriate and disrespectful. The following week, my colleague who I shared an office with told me what she did. The icing on the cake was that the same weekend she took off Saturday morning and didn't come home till midnight Sunday. When she got home, I told her to pack her shit and threw her out. She called her mom to get her a hotel, because she was constantly broke even though I was paying for everything. The point of this story is that never accept lowlifes who openly disrespect you. Toss them in the garbage and move on. Ironically, her next boyfriends were all broke looters on drugs or alcoholic, while I did very well for myself. To this day, she regrets what she did. Thanks for sticking with it to the end. I really appreciate that. Hope you enjoy the video. A thumbs up from you would be great. Feel free to write your thoughts in the comments. It's interesting for everyone. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to stay up to date. Have a great day and see you soon.